Well, it looks like new changes are upon us in Madden 24 with the update they just dropped. I'm going to go over some of the things that they fixed. Now, they did add abilities for Season 2, which you're going to be able to equip in Ultimate Team, but I know a lot of the Regs players, or a few, not a lot, a few Regs players are going to have these abilities equipped. I think they go over it first with Derrick Henry having the angry runs, Travis Kelce having third down threat, and Jason Kelce with link pin and dual threat on Micah Parsons, which I think is going to be good. Let's look at what they are, though. What are these abilities they're adding? Now, being that they patched the game, a lot of people are using schemes that revolve around the looping blitz. You're probably going to need a new scheme, man. So become a member. I have full scheme breakdowns going to follow you through this Madden all the way into next Madden. Our stuff is solidified championship defenses that we go over. We do not rely on the looping blitz. Now, I do show you guys glitchy stuff on the channel, but my schemes aren't devoted around the glitch that's probably going to get patched. All right, so make sure you take advantage. It's going to teach you a lot of the stuff that you need to know going forward. You'll be able to make your own schemes later. Just learning what I show you, you'll understand the ideas and the concepts. So angry runs, this right here, this X Factor ability grants you an extremely high chance to win your first interaction with a defender. This will include fake out attempts, truck, stiff arm attempts, and breaking a tackle. So angry runs, look out for this to be, might be OP, man, an Ultimate Team if you have a nice run scheme. Which, by the way, tomorrow I'm dropping a run scheme from the Run Heavy playbook. It's a mini scheme for you guys on the channel. So make sure if you're new, you stick around and watch that, add this ability, and you're going to do work. Then you have third down threat, which is the superstar ability grants your player an improved chance of winning contested catches on third down while in single coverage. So if they're playing man defense, guess what happens? You probably have a higher chance of winning it. This will only activate if the pass is within 25 yards of the line of scrimmage. So I'd imagine a nice, decent corner route. You know what I mean? Maybe an out route. You'll be able to get that off. Link pin is the superstar ability, causes the center to bolster the entire offensive line, allowing players to hold blocks for a longer period of time than they normally would. I might have to look at this one right here because you guys know how the pass rush is in Madden 24. So this may be a good ability right here. I don't know, to be honest with you guys, until we put it into action. Now, dual threat, I already know this one's going to be dirty. This X Factor ability, this is an X Factor ability. Remember that. Grants players an extremely high chance to defeat pass blocks while rushing or force catch knockouts while in coverage. It's going to be rare that you see it, but you could, but it's an X Factor ability. So we'll see how that goes. Catching, fixed an issue causing players to warp their feet after playing a diving catch. Fixed the rare issue preventing running backs from playing catches on swing routes when leading them upfield. Fixed the rare issue allowing defenders to use a one-handed interception through the receiver's arms. I've seen that. Tuning to reduce the catch success chance for a pass rushers when attempting to catch an errant throw out of sack pass, which I think is good. It's not realistic to have them catch everything, right? Tuning to reduce the amount of catch tackle knockouts specifically targeted curl routes when leading away from the defender. So a lot of these things you probably didn't see a lot of, but they were in the game, and it's good that they noticed them. Defense and special teams, tuning to real-time AI adjustment logic so it will not take effect when the defense is using pass coverage sub-defense personnel. I think this one right here is going to be, it's going to be pretty big. If you look at the dev note right here, after hearing your feedback and looking at the online game stats, we have added additional criteria so the defense will now have to have at least as many defensive linemen and linebackers on the field as the offense has offensive linemen and tight ends in order to activate the benefit of recognizing repeated run plays. For example, a defense aligning in a dime defense versus a one running back, one tight end offensive formation will now reflect the defense playing to stop the pass instead of the run, which means it's kind of like weak boxing back in the game. I'll be able to run on your foreheads now. You know what I mean? If you want to stay in dollar while I am in single back wing pair, guess what's going to happen? Probably going to start running the ball over and over. I probably won't even let you get out of the defense, bro. I'm probably going to no huddle you, man, and just pancake you all the way down to the end zone. So make sure you're adjusting your defense for that specific situation. Tuning to QB contain logic so only edge rush defenders that are very close to the line of scrimmage will be able to get assigned QB contain, meaning every year we go through this. Every year we go through this in Madden. They have to adjust the contains because linebackers, safeties will get the contain art. Now they're trying to make it to where they can't. Which brings us to the next one. Fix an issue allowing a blitz exploit where the defense would slant out the defensive line after using contain to get unrealistic edge heat. This is the loop blitz. Now, interior pass rushers will take appropriate rush angles, understanding that the edge rushers are in contain. So the loop blitz is pretty much going to be a non-factor. However, we're going to find the next thing that's broken in the game. It's just the way it goes, man. I know a lot of people are upset about it. If I don't put it out, somebody else will. And if somebody else does, then I have to show you guys. So it's like, we have to keep you guys informed because you're going to face it. Then you don't know how to stop it. So what I've been trying to do on the channel this year is show you guys how it works and then show you how to stop it. Next is fixed an issue allowing a user-controlled defender to tackle a punt returner after a fair catch signal with no penalty. Okay. Fix an issue causing receivers to enter the give-up assignment sometimes after a catch in the flat to their side of the field. I didn't really come across that, but fix an issue causing kickers to immediately walk toward the sideline after performing a squib kick. Modify the defensive audibles logic so teams can only audible to formations with matching personnel. Previously, users were only able to audible to different defensive sets within a defensive formation, but we were not looking at substitutions that were made prior to the audible. Users will no longer be able to audible to a set that puts their substituted safety on the defensive line, meaning your 3-3 to 3-3 cub, pretty much gone, son. Users will have the ability to audible from nickel to dime if they have substituted linebacker or the defensive back, which they could not do before. And there is that emergency broadcast that people were talking about. Shout out. Of course, I recorded it at the same time that was about to drop. Fixed an issue causing a user-controlled defensive lineman to sometimes get stuck in a stance after shifting the line to the right in the nickel 4-4-3-4 formations. Okay, so that user-controlled defensive lineman to sometimes get stuck in his stance. So they're talking about the D-line user, son, but that was all over the field. That was your safeties as well. They would go into a lineman stance, and that sucked because it happens in my gameplays too. Fix an issue allowing users to snap the ball too quickly on no huddle plays, carrying forward the fix from the last title update that was made. So they're trying to slow down you being able to quick snap like a little Timmy and give the defense some time to make adjustments. As far as AI, the AI controls, I'm not gonna read that. I don't really care about that. But passing is one that you guys need to pay attention to because they're tuning pitch lateral accuracy to make it more difficult to perform long distance laterals. So there are gonna be more fumbles of people trying to do that. I am guilty myself of doing long distance laterals, so I'm not. I don't like it because it made for unrealistic hyped plays, man. If that makes any sense, I liked it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I liked it, but it is what it is. Fix the visual issue preventing the skill-based passing power bar from updating correctly. Fix an issue preventing the user setting to hide the passing meter from carrying over into gameplay. Just a bunch of other stuff, man. Back foot tuning to reduce back foot pass animations from triggering when not under pressure. Okay, so blocking. Here we go, man. This is another good one that they're fixing. Added pass block logic to address several common exploit blitzes out of 4-3 even. 6-1 Sam, Will Blitz, 3-4 odd, pinch buck 0. Like I said, you guys, people, I told you guys, you bring pinch buck 0 on my field, I'm gonna cook you. However, there was an exploit in pinch buck 0 that a lot of people base their defensive schemes around that is now fixed. And now you need a real defensive scheme. Become a member, get my scheme. We don't rely on BS like that, okay? So back to pinch buck 0. If you bring that on my field, you're gonna lose. I'm not losing to pinch buck 0. The only way you're gonna beat me with pinch buck 0 is if you knew a glitch and they patched it. Good luck, man. However, they did do the $3-2 cover 2 LB blitz, which is kind of the same, but we don't use the dollar that way. The nickel triple Tampa 2 and the nickel 3-3 Cub Mike blitz 0. So all those, they didn't talk about AA gap, man. I'm gonna need to test those to see what the vibes are. They didn't talk about that one or the one I recently showed you guys from the 5-2. So let's look at those. I'll get in the lab and check those out and see where we're at with those. Fix the rare issue causing a defensive player to warp out of a super win pass rush animation into a post-play animation. Fix an issue preventing the right guard from having the correct blocking target on pistol, tight slots, PA post shot. Never really seen that. So a lot of these are the check and release routes on certain plays, tuning improvements to lead blocker logic for pulling blockers on plays like halfback base and quick toss. Halfback base, it's still a decent play. I'd recommend that versus the man blitz more than I would inside zone or the RPO zone, if you know what I mean. Fixing the issue allowing edge defenders to immediately shed the tight end on toss plays. Damn, but that also happens on stretch. So I don't know. I have to look at that. Toss plays might be the move just because of this right here. Who knows? We're gonna have to check because I know Bunch has a crack toss play that's pretty good, and if they nerf the defense for that, it could really become meta as far as the bunch strategy goes. Because you have plays like trail, you'll have the toss play, and you'll have the inside zone. Fix an issue preventing tackles from blocking the Ds on the gun empty base flex RPO PQ draw play. tuning to reduce frequency of wide receivers repeatedly re-engaging DBs far down the field when open field blocking. They ain't talking about so far. I haven't seen where receivers stop on their routes. I haven't seen nothing about input lag as far as adjustments. We need those. Playbooks, fix an issue preventing the speed onside recovery option from always populating the play call screen. Okay, so that's okay. Which, by the way, I think, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I think I have the best onside setting for you guys to increase your chances dramatically to get an onside kick, man. I might drop that soon. I might drop it. Fix the typo showing Packers bench in the Broncos playbook. Fix the rare issue preventing the snap after flipping a play due to a misaligned wide receiver. Fix an issue causing the left end to get stuck in his pre-snap animation after pinching or crashing the D-line. Okay, let's look at pass coverage. They fixed an exploit within a bunch of formations, right? But let's look at this. Fix an issue allowing receivers to break away from defenders when pass leading back on streak routes. Fix an issue in cover 4 match, leaving the post route uncovered when using a hot route to streak the tight end on the gun doubles. Damn, okay, so people knew that already. But what about the wheel route? There's the wheel route one that they address. I wonder if it's still in the game. Fix an issue preventing the curl flat defender from using a zone chuck and leverage the flat versus a slot receiver in the 3 receiver bunch formations. And address the following cover 4 match coverage issues. And all these specific plays right here, man, that we're targeting cover 4 match. But like I said, I don't know. I don't see the wheel routes. I need to check. The wheel routes still might be glitchy, man. I'm going to have to test those out. Post play, fix Jalen Waddle's a Waddle TD. I don't care about those. I don't care about none of that. Franchise mode. If you play franchise, shout out to you, bro. You guys hang in there, man. Hang in there. All right, keep fighting. Keep fighting the good fight. Now, since I do play Ultimate Team, I feel it's only right I have to go over the Ultimate Team aspect. 39 Super Bowls in. MUT menu program panel and the MUT menu play panel should now correctly update progression. Links inside the head-to-head field pass should now function correctly. Fix an issue where some users were getting soft locked after exiting a coin challenge. Yeah, I did that. That happened to me. Fix an issue where playbook names and logos were not showing up under my team. I didn't see that. Fix an issue on reward screen that displayed a reward for completing 1 star. I didn't really deal with that. I don't know why it's moving on its own. There's a lot of stuff in Superstar, bro. I'm not going to go over all of it. This is pretty much UI stuff, I would imagine, and things that we were seeing. All I care about in the Ultimate Team side is the menu switching, okay? We need to make that faster. We need to do the input lag. I don't see it. Superstar mode, NFL authenticity, they add a bunch of stuff. They do this every year. The UI, player portraits, season 2, and they're talking about the new things that are coming with season 2, which I'm not going to go over. So overall, the W update, I would say semi-W because we got to fix the input lag, guys. All right, pretty much everybody uses input lag every day, every game. I mean, defensive adjustments every day, every game, and there's lag. Why? It should be automatic. Previous Maddens, maybe the one before, maybe the last 3 Maddens have been having this issue. And we got to get it fixed, man. All right, if I got to take the belt off and run up in the building and just start, talking to people, right? I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say talk to people and ask them politely if they could fix the input lag situation on our defensive adjustments, man, I would be really happy. All right, we need to fix that. Make sure our UI transitions are better, right? Let's get the glitchy stuff out of the game. It's unfortunate because I want the glitchy stuff out of the game, but I know it's in there, so I have to show it because if I don't do it, someone else will. I'm just saying, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you liked the update. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll check you out on the next one. Peace.